My name's Juliana. I'm here work on 3 West. I've been here for about a year now, and I love it. So I worked in a hospital, more in closer to Boston, larger scale hospital. Coming to a smaller hospital has been amazing. I just feel completely heard. The leadership, the management, the teamwork we have is just unmatched. We all know each other, and that's one of my favorite parts. So there are a lot of good things about being in Oshawa and being close to home as opposed to driving into the city and making such a far commute. Number one being the expense of parking. There's nothing better than coming to work knowing that you don't have to pay to park. The location of the hospital is just in the middle of all of central New Hampshire, really. It's made a huge difference for me and my family. My quality of life, my home life, everything has been improved since I have come here to Southern. You get lost in the shuffle in the larger scale hospitals. You'll see 1,001 different faces every single day in a larger hospital. They don't know who you are. Do they really care to know who you are? When you come to a smaller hospital, I know all the doctors. They know me by first name. And that connection really means a lot. I feel so comfortable speaking to all the providers, all the physicians, every member of leadership, because they know me, and that makes me feel like they care about what I have to say. Here at Southern New Hampshire, all the providers and the nurses, every member of the care team, we're all on first name basis with each other, which means a lot. They know me, I know them. I feel comfortable asking them questions, and in doing that, I feel like we can really give our patients exceptional care.
My name is Sue Willette. I work on 3 West at Southern New Hampshire Medical Center, and I've been here for about 5 years. What I appreciate the most about being a staff nurse at Southern is the flexibility that is offered to you as far as other endeavors that you may be looking for. I want to help grow the nurses, the LNAs that are coming up into their nursing career. So recently I started teaching at Nashua Community College. As a adjunct clinical faculty, I can teach in this hospital because I work here. And it's been fantastic. It's been a great opportunity. My management group here at the hospital is supportive of that because we're trying to build the nurses of tomorrow. So I'm able to introduce students to other people, let them shadow other nurses besides me. Everyone's nursing style is different, so they get to see the different aspects. And I think that helps them kind of see where they like to see their future going. And being able to share current knowledge with the nurses of tomorrow is something that I've wanted to do since I graduated, and now I have that opportunity. So the culture here at Southern New Hampshire Medical Center is one of family. Everyone supports each other. I love coming to work here ever since I started 5 years ago. Everyone cares about each other, and they're supportive. They support, me as a person. They support me as a nurse. They're there to help me with my career.
My name is Cheryl Pasco, and I started here at Southern New Hampshire Medical Center originally back in 2004. I stayed for about 8 years, left for several years to pursue other opportunities, and returned to Southern back in 2018. I returned to Southern New Hampshire Medical Center because I wanted to rejoin a facility that has a magnet designation. What that means to me is that nurses provide the best care possible. Nurses are also given many opportunities for professional growth and development, and also we have a voice where we can advocate for our patients and promote change. And I get that all here at Southern New Hampshire Medical Center. We're supported by our leadership staff. The leadership from my level as a clinical nurse manager and above is outstanding and always supports nurses all the way down the line. Here at Southern New Hampshire Medical Center, we're always looking around us to see what we can do better to provide the best opportunity for our nurses, always looking at the best ways to recruit and retain our nurses. We're given educational opportunities throughout our careers here. Since returning here, I have found that Southern is my forever home, and I plan to spend the rest of my nursing career here at Southern. I came back here to Southern for a reason. I believe in what we're doing here, and I believe that we're going up for all positive things in the future.
My name is Marcy Shea, and I work in the operating room, surgical services. I was gone for 15 years. I was a travel nurse and returned after a long hiatus. Part of the reason I came back is because those people that trained me years ago are still here. They've been here 35 years plus, and I hope that that will be me one of those days. I really like being a staff nurse here. One, I feel like I can formulate a relationship not only with the surgeons, but the anesthesia group and all of the leadership here. Walking down the hallway, I know that I know phlebotomists and I know housekeepers, and they know me because we're part of the team. We're not just a visitor. Well, being a staff nurse here, we have a new program. It's called a clinical advancement program, and I am excited about that because I've been an OR nurse for a very long time, and now I feel like I have some goals that really are set for me to become a little bit better at my job and give myself some challenges. And I think it's good because my colleagues are excited about it as well. The other thing about being a staff nurse versus a travel nurse is the people that I work with really care about me. And if I have a family situation, I'm not just that traveler. I'm more than that. Having the clinical advancement program really drives home why it's important to feel like you want to be a staff nurse here at this organization versus a traveler. And we welcome people. If a traveler wants to sign on as a staff nurse, we just recently had that happen and we're overjoyed with that. This is kind of like my home. I can't explain what it's like to walk in the doors every day and be like, this is where I belong. And I think I'm gonna be one of those nurses that trained me, that I'm gonna be here until I retire. It's a pretty amazing place. I love it.